No matter how crazy that relationship has been, hey God, I can never stop loving love. Because Lagos guys are scary. Like you have to be very careful. You have to open your eyes. But Abuja guys run. Here's an overview of these questions. And I'm like, hey. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl ABUJA baby. Welcome back to my channel guys. I'm really your baby girl ABUJA. Welcome back to this space. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking the subscription button. Thank you for being a part of this community, you know. And if you've always been a subscriber before now, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. I love you guys so much. So today's video is one very nice, chilled, cool video, right? I'm not here to tell you what to do and what not to do. I'm sure you guys already know most of that. So today it's Sunday afternoon, and you know how people just have like that Sunday afternoon sleep, you know, after church and everything, and I can't seem to like just sleep. Normally I'm not one to like sleep in the afternoon regularly, yeah. So I'm like, so what am I supposed to be doing? And I thought of you guys. and it just occurred to me that there was a time I had a Q&A on my channel. I remember putting up a video and asking myself questions in a cup, you know, like that. And I said in that video, you guys can ask me like questions and I'll respond in subsequent videos. Well, my phone got stolen after that video. I'm sure you guys already know the gist because I had it on my channel. Yeah, I got my phone back, right? But it was like after a month. But as soon as I got my phone, it was just like new content rolling out, and I actually never went back to that. So surprisingly, I have some very, very nice questions from that video, and I never really got the chance to respond to them. Well, today is a good day to respond to those questions. So I'm here doing this video talking about most of these things that you guys asked me. I think that they are actually important, and it's also a way to get to know me, since we're still trying to like know each other. You're still trying to like know me, you know. I'm still being new to the space, not so new, but yeah, I'm here. So let's get onto this video, right? So I went over those questions, like I did an overview of these questions, and I'm like, hey, I hope I'll be able to like attend to all those questions right now in this video. I should be able to, because I mean, there are not so many. So I'm going to start with the first ones, how they came, right? So the first question I have here is, are you single? This relationship talk, I try to like avoid it. There's so many ideas and so many views, you know. But if I'm in a relationship as at now, as at today, as at this day in June 2023. Yeah, I'm kidding y'all. Yes, I am. I'm not single. I don't have a ring on. I'm not married, but yeah, I'm in a relationship. I think that works. How many piercings do you have, and are you open to getting more? Okay, how many piercings do I have? I think I have 10, 11. Now 11 sounds plenty. Huh? I have 11 piercings. I have like 5 here. Yeah, I have 5 here. I have 5 here, and I have one on my nose. And am I open to getting more? It depends. Some of my friends know the story behind my piercings. Most of them, I mean, like sometimes they're just going through something and you're like, pinch it, put the hole in there. God, I don't know what's wrong with me today. And yeah, so sometimes I just want to have this piercings. I actually naturally love piercings. I feel like they don't define you. You know how people just say, oh, because you have plenty piercings, you're like one of those bad girls. I don't think so. I think that they don't characterize, they don't mean that you're a bad person or you're wild and stuff, because you're not. I think having piercings is like one of those things, how you say, oh, you like rice a lot, you know, other than eating it like just one time. You can eat it morning, afternoon, night. It's just like something like that. Although I'm always like on the minimal, trying not to like overdo it. So I believe I'm not even overdoing all my piercings like this. So yeah, I try not to overdo anything, right? So I love piercings. I have 11, and I hope that's not too much. And then there's another question here. if you can choose Lagos or Abuja, guys, which would you date? You dating people in Lagos and in Abuja is scary. I dated in Lagos and I've dated in Abuja, and I think that's it wasn't an easy one. It really wasn't an easy one, honestly. But okay, let me stick to the question. If I'm to choose, I think that I'll choose, just pick it. I think I'll go with Lagos. Yeah, Lagos guys are scary. Like, you have to be very careful. You have to open your eyes, you know. But I still believe that when you see a guy in Lagos that likes you, yeah, and it's familiar. For me, I was born in Lagos, I grew up in Lagos, everything in Lagos, and I feel like we can easily, you know, roll, you know, we can vibe on a couple of things together, you know, like Lagos mainland, you know, some places, sometimes even on the island, like go to the beach and all that. So like, so many things we can actually like vibe on. I think it's really familiar. I'll go with Lagos. As much as the guys in Lagos, you have to be very, very careful. You have to open your eyes, open your ears, open your nose, smell very good. Anything I say, it's just my opinion, right? And I don't think it's okay to generalize it. It doesn't happen for all the guys. It's not the same with all the guys in Lagos and all the guys in Abuja. It's just a couple of guys, but Abuja guys run. Okay, premium gist. Let me keep that one and move to the next question. So what's the next question here? Oh yeah, you have a beautiful smile. Thank you. A lifestyle report. I saw that one. Thank you. Okay, nothing, just watching you as always. Thank you so much to Ayodeji. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so another question here. Which is more unforgettable, how you met a lover or how it ended? Tell us the most unforgettable full story. I think how I met a lover and how the love story ended. I think it would always be how I met them. I'm a dreamer, fairy tales, all that stuff. Like, that's me. Count me in. Yeah, why not? So I always think of the first meeting, even like way more than how it ends, because sometimes when you leave a relationship, you want to move on. It's like always, you might not necessarily like forget all the pain, forget the heartbreak and everything, but it's just always advisable that you don't keep going back to those wounds, like the pain and everything. So I'd always stick with how we met. And I'm so big on fairy tale and stuff. I feel like they're magical moments, trust me. So one unforgettable moment of how I met someone has to be the time I was going to work. It was during my NYC. I was working in a fashion house in Abuja, somewhere around Jabi, and I was going to work from Galadima. If you know that access, you know it's a very long route. And I was in a tricycle, a keke, that day, and I was going to work, and I'm just there in my keke jeje, focused on the road and trying to like, okay. And someone, you know when you notice someone is staring at you from a different direction, because okay, we're in traffic, and just imagine that your line moves, so he's probably like on the other line. Just imagine that your line moves, and you know this person is not going to move until you move again, you know, so he can be on the same pace with you and he can stare at you. And it was so very, very obvious, because you know you can hear the horns from the back of his line. So I guy move now, but he's not really moving because my kaka is not moving, you know, my line is not moving. I really can't forget that moment, how crazy. In fact, at that point it's like, oh, I'm like, oh, are you serious for me? I chop break well served, like months cooked breakfast. But that's not today's story. So yes, that's like one unforgettable moment. I think I answered that question, Eileen Ame. How do you get out of heartbreaks and become open to a new relationship? How long will that take if you're to put a time on it? How long? Okay, I'm not sure I would be so accurate with the timing, but first of all, okay, let me start with the way it goes. But how do you get out of heartbreaks and become new to relationship? I don't think there's like a pattern, or there's like a smooth, you know, way of getting out of heartbreaks. I feel like it's just you just have to like juggle it. For me, sometimes it can actually be like back and forth, you know, back and forth. But the point is, I just know that okay, I'm leaving this relationship, and it might not just be easy. I might just like not get out of it immediately. But the first point is like making up my mind that I'm leaving this relationship, like I'm walking out of this relationship, yeah, and eventually it's going to happen. So it's just like maybe small baby steps, you know. Stop calling, stop taking calls, you know, like send the memo first. And moving on to like new relationships, because I'm always hopeful. One thing I like about me, I love love, like, and I believe that, you know, I'll get to the point where I can say that, oh, I got it right, and that's the prayer. So when I have any opportunity to, you know, try something new, as long as it's a good prospect, yeah, I'm like open, you know. Yeah, why not? Okay, so I think that's that, and I think I have one big question here. I'll round up with this after this question. So I think it's just people are just trolling me, my friends are just trolling me. But this question says, so please, mention your sad love story and how did you deal with it? I think one of like my biggest sad love story was, you know, that story I was telling you about a guy that I met in the keke. That one. Hey, go. When I hear Abuja boys, I run away. Yes, that one. Yeah, it's dim. So I think that's like my biggest sad love story, because it seemed like perfect, you know, it seemed like a fairy tale, it seemed nice and beautiful, like something you would want. How did it end? Is that part of the question? So okay, you want me to mention the sad love story? Okay, so is this guy, that same person, and you know how you're dating someone, like how you're like dating, going out on dates, like watching movies, doing all that stuff, and somewhere else he's in a like long-term relationship and he's in like a relationship with someone else, like a very long one, been like 5 years. And then actually you now discover that, oh wow, you are like a side chick. And you're like, oh okay, you're the side chick, oh wow. So yeah, and that's like the main chick, because they've been together for like 5 years, promised each other marriage and stuff, and you have like literally no idea. That guy, like, you know when somebody's game is smooth, Abuja boys, that game was smooth, clean, because I had no idea. It was actually a long-distance relationship, so I actually, not like I didn't know. The point when I knew that okay, there was someone was when I found out that okay, there was actually somebody, and to God, and somehow when I found out, like the few days I found out, I had to like leave Abuja. And when I came to Lagos, immediately I came to Lagos, it seemed like they were just waiting for me. Like I came to Lagos, and 2 days after this, like will you marry me? I hate to say that story because, but yeah, it happened, and yeah, I was a side chick. So I think it's like my saddest love story ever since then. Shine your eyes, open your ear, open your nose, open your mouth. All my senses active. Look well. I know that we can never really like get it 100%. We just keep praying that God, you know, the wrong ones don't come close to us. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, I think that's like my saddest love story, and that brings me to the end of this video. This is not a sad ending. This is a good ending, because I mean, I'm glad that happened. If that didn't happen, I probably wouldn't have been this happy, you know. I hope this wasn't even boring for you, because me, I had a nice time. Thank you for staying with me to the end of this video. I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.